Today we are going to discuss about solving numerical patterns, and as you can see we already have one on the whiteboard. So just like in technical interviews, we have to solve the codes on the whiteboard, and we generally do not need one programming language. We just need to use certain approaches to solve the program. Similarly, we are going to discuss this today. So as we can see, we have 0, 909, 89098, 7890987 accordingly to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Now the question is how to solve these codes. First of all, in step 1 we are going to print 0, and we are going to discuss about this step when we've completed writing our entire program. So step 1 is print 0. Now our program is from here, like 909 89098 7890987 and accordingly. So I'm going to divide this pattern into 3 parts, and I'm going to show you how. So these 3 parts are, the first part is the numbers which are before 0, the second part is printing only the zeros, and the third part is printing the numbers which come after 0. So using the technical approach of solving these patterns, I'm going to use 2 variables, I and j. Now j is going to print all the things that we want to see it on our screen, and I is going to run the loop. Like I is going to repeatedly print what we want to display on the screen, while j is the actual thing which is going to display what we want to show on our screen. So starting with I, first we have to see that how many times we need to print j. So let us see, like when we start from 9 to 1, it is clear that I is running 9 times, and it is decrementing from 9 to 1. So simply we are going to take I is equal to 9, I is greater than 1, and I decrements in each step. Why have I done so? Because it starts from 9 to 1, it is very clear. Now comes to j, like what we want to print on our screen. So as it is clear, now I'm doing for the first part, that is 9, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are we printing on the screen is 9, then 8, 9. That means that we have started when j is equal to I, that is 9. The next time when I decrements and becomes 8, we are printing 8 to 9. Again in the next step, I decrements 1 step to 7 to 9. That means j is less than 9. Less than or equal to 9, because here we have it till 9. And obviously j is incrementing in each step. That is clear. And now we want to know what is j equal to initially in the first step. So since it is 9 and we have I also equal to 9, that means j in the first step is also equal to I, and this is our second loop. Now we can print j, which is going to print the first part of our program. I'm not using the syntax of any particular programming language because we are just dealing with the approach and nothing else. Now comes the second part of the pattern, that is printing zeros. So simply we have to print 9 zeros in 9 different places. So we are not going to close this loop, we have closed this loop as it is clear. So the second step is simply here to print 0. Now comes the third step where we have to print this 9, 9, 8, 7, 9 and from 9 to 1. So what are we going to do? We are still not closing this for loop which deals with I. Why? Because again we have to print it 9 times. So we are simply starting for j is equal to 9, j is greater than or equal to 1, and j minus minus. Why did we do so? Because it is simply decrementing from 9, 9, 8, 9, 8, 7 to 9 to 1. So this is what it is, and now we are going to print j. Now if you are using Java, you can write sopln, like it will system.out.println, so that we get all these things in another lines. And if you are using C, you can use the backslash method. And when we are printing this 0 also, we require to print it in different lines. So we use this when you are using C, or simply system.out.println in Java. So this is how we are going to approach the program. Now I'm going to explain why we printed 0 in the beginning. We printed 0 in the beginning because if we start from 0, there's absolutely no connection between 0 and the rest of the program. Like if you can argue that we can have this, but here we can see that it is starting from 987 to 1. Therefore, we are first printing this 0 and dealing with rest of the program is another chunk. So I hope this is clear. You can verify it on your laptops in different programming languages and let us know.